As we enter the 7/7 portal activations on July 7th, followed closely by the full moon on the 10th, all bets are off. The moon will illuminate what is really important to us. And there are no shadows to hide behind when this happens. The more that you're aligned with your truth, the stronger your energy will sustain the power and the magic held within the double sevens. Hello and welcome. I'm Sara Bachmeier with Egyptian Numerology. I'm the author of Egyptian Numerology, Emergence into the Fifth Dimension, and my second book, which is kind of a sequel, The Path of a Wounded Healer, Liberation is for the Asking. I'm also an ascension guide, leading people to a deeper understanding of their soul contract and how to align with their energy to pursue their life mission. People often ask me what happens to the energy of the previous month's portal activations once we enter into a new numeric frequency or a new month. And this is a very introspective question, and I'm really happy to answer. Since energy cannot be destroyed or evaporate, the numeric vitality of the previous month has delivered its message using the strength of the moon tides and the position of the planets. But this is not the only opportunity that numeric vibrancy utilizes. It uses a symphony of energetic components to influence your spiritual growth and your ascension. It also has a hand in the weather, animals, and elements, and even creative inspiration. Anything that energy can manipulate to strengthen your focus is directed to support your life mission, including your path and your purpose. Once the numeric energy appears to wane at the end of the month, it is really just pausing to build up momentum to shift into another numeric form and potential. It's kind of like a cloud changing shape. It never really disappears. It just changes the focus depending on the numeric energy being delivered through the natural laws of the universe. Now, the pause in nature, including humans, is the most powerful and mysterious symbolic process that occurs on our planet. Never underestimate the calm before the storm. There is always a transformation taking hold when things get really quiet. The 7/7 portal opens a deeper spiritual understanding of all life. It is an energetic awakening, and it is an event for many of you that are on an awakening journey. Will notice that this event or awakening is occurring within you and not outside of you. The galactic alignment occurs at this time to benefit the concept of true freedom, and it requires more integration of our intuitive findings. Whatever has been coming into your field the past 7 months has tremendous value for us personally and collectively. By now, you would have figured out that they're not separate, they're one and the same. On July 7th, imagine your divine vortex as the galactic core receiving and activating the cosmic portal codes within your own universal system. Once you integrate these codes, you synchronize with what is occurring outside of you as one powerful energy source. There are some physical upgrades occurring within our bodies. The upgrades are aligning the heart, the sacral center, and our nervous system with a higher vibration. And this activity actually accelerated around the new moon on June 25th. And you may have felt some symptoms depending on how sensitive you are to energy. The physical spiritual symptoms occurring within the heart are caused by an expansion to your higher heart. Your higher heart is located above your beating heart in the area of your thymus gland. To activate it, you can use your fist like a warrior going to battle and hit your chest a few times, and this will open your higher heart. Opening up to your higher heart versus the physical beating heart occurs when you are in alignment with absolute love, a higher love, which is directly connected to source energy. This type of love is truly unconditional and void of human judgment. Your sacral center governs your ability to experience joy, create, and connect with others on a deep emotional level. A balanced sacral chakra fosters healthy relationships, creative expression, and a sense of vitality. To balance your sacral chakra, focus on practices that promote emotional expression, creativity, and sensuality. And this can involve activities like dance, creative writing, or spending time near water. The nervous system is the body's communication network. It is a bridge between the physical and spiritual realms, with its intricate pathways facilitating the flow of information and energy that informs our emotions, our thoughts, and our spiritual experiences. And you can facilitate and regulate the nervous system through practicing mindfulness and somatic work to increase the potential of enhancing your spiritual awareness and well being. Now, you may also be experiencing an acceleration with the spiritual sign of ringing tones in the ears. This is a high pitched tone that usually, but not always, starts in the right ear. When this occurs, align your attention to the high tone frequency and breathe it into your body. Direct it into your heart or any part of your body that needs healing. This is a light activation from Archangel Metatron. We have been receiving clear downloads leading us to the direction of answering questions that we have asked ourselves, either consciously or unconsciously. For instance, if you have been curious about the law of manifestation, you are intuitively directed to find the answer, the best answer, to guide you to learn. And these answers are not given to us by accident. It is time to fully embrace what you feel is true. There are a lot of concepts that have been introduced to the spiritual collective. Some of the topics that are filtering through the collective are about the mind-body health connection. Now, this is not a new concept, but it has been proven to be more established and grounded into our new reality. We have been receiving information about our environment and how we can support our planet. And we've also been directed in so many ways, and it is personal to each one of us, but at the same time, it benefits everyone. Not every intuitive concept will resonate with you, but the ones that do ring true for you are the beliefs that you are being asked to put into practice. The seven alone is considered a magical and mystical number. In a universal placement, it supports our intellect and intuition. And when the sevens are doubled, it points toward taking action. This month, it is important to examine the beliefs, philosophy, or spiritual principles that you've been on the fence about. This could include theories on abundance, family connections, health, romance, environmental issues, or even a change in occupation. This means that whatever you've been on the fence about, whatever information you've been pondering on, it's time to make a decision. So, what new perceptions have been surfacing to be integrated into your awareness and reality? What has been entering into your field of consciousness that you haven't yet fully accepted, grasped, and applied to your life? The fence will no longer hold the weight of your indecisions. You must choose what side you will land on. You can pretend that you're not aware and close the door to the questions that you've been asking yourself, or you can take the leap and solidify your new reality by acting in accordance with your truth. That's what this month is all about. So, what is your biggest fear holding you back today? Sometimes the uncertainty of life can be all inclusive, daunting, and overwhelming. Self doubt can bleed through the smallest cracks of our lives and hide under circumstances that we just can't plainly see. The number 7 lies in the power of the truth seeker. And to be true to your higher self, you must be grateful that you have been directed, guided, and shown the way. So honor your feelings and be completely honest and compassionate with where you are today. It's okay to admit to being or feeling blah, tired, and even exhausted. These cosmic upgrades can really drain us, both physically and emotionally. Energetically, we are at a phase where we must honor our intuitive nature. Intuition is the truth filter that we use to navigate the material and spiritual or metaphysical realms. We must transcend our reality beyond what our five senses perceive. It is no longer the outside world versus the inside world. It is all coming together through the persistent use of our intuition. So you are intuitive and you use your intuition all the time. You don't need to watch videos or read books on how to be intuitive. Just listen to your higher self. You can connect with your higher self when you're quiet, taking conscious breaths, emotionally neutral, and even centering your mind. Don't think that you have to explain your intuitive decisions to anyone. You know that you know that you know. And that's it. Bottom line. The number 7 finds value in both the intellect and the intuition. Intuition is the flip side of intellect, and both are wisely useful and needed to navigate the pleasant and the murky waters in life. Sometimes, though, they don't agree with each other. Intellect will tell you to go left, and your intuition will guide you to the right. Which one do we listen to when this happens? The answer becomes easier when you believe and you know that there are no wrong turns because all roads are legitimate with the understanding that everything leads us closer to our higher purpose. When you perceive life with this perception, you can never make a mistake, but you can make an unconscious decision that will later have to be rectified. We live in a world littered with uncertainty, but when we stand in our truth and follow our intuition, we build an unshakable foundation for freedom. Intellect is based on experience, whether it is a personal experience, book knowledge, or information received from another person. It is used to inform us about what lies ahead or behind. It is what we believe to be true based on our mind, our memory, and our education. Intuition cuts through the roadblocks and tells us what is true. It is not linear, grounded in facts, or rule bound. That's what kind of makes it difficult to follow your intuition and trust your intuition. We begin to exercise our intuition when we pause or stop doing something based on whether it makes sense. It may make logical sense, but is it intuitively sensible? Don't think that you have to explain your intuitive decisions. You know that you know. Just keep remembering that every time you question your intuition. As you step into your God creator light, you realize the importance of creating the understandings within you first as opposed to outside first. Following your intuition is recognition and direct communication of cosmic source intelligence that will assist you in activating your internal core intelligence, which is your source soul frequency resonance. If each one of us activates our internal core intelligence around the 30-day solstice window, It will create a very high level of change for your reality. You will enter into a deeper sense of knowing that you have never experienced before. There is an awareness growing inside of you during this unfoldment, and you will feel an undeniable sense of unity where you are not separate from everything that is occurring in your life. I was thinking about how we compartmentalize our life, our work here, our relationship here, our friendships here. Um, and in this sense, we bring it all together. Everything is occurring in our life and everything matters. Everything's connected. As you hold this higher embodiment, you start to feel and know that this shift into a new earth is not just a theory, a philosophy, or an idea. It is an energetic awakening of consciousness within you, the opening for consciousness to work deeply through and for you. There is a feeling of belonging with this moment that is all full, all complete, and all is unfolding perfectly. This is what you will achieve by finding your inner compass during this month and during these times. A new horizon is dawning as we move into a higher awareness. This month's numeric activations are going to be a beautiful experience for the awakened. As you invite and embody your intuitive insights, you allow the divine plan to work through you. Please go into your hearts and sit with all of this. Feel what it means to you in this moment and allow yourself to integrate this energetic transmission. I want to thank all of you for joining me for this video. Let me know if you resonate with this information by liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting below. If you want to learn more about Egyptian numerology, please visit my website at www.egyptiannumerology.org and check out the links below. You can also, and you are welcome to join our community Facebook group where we post spiritual outlooks, perceptions, beliefs, philosophy, inspiration, and articles. Also, there's some humor and affirmations. So, everything that you need to get into an alignment for the day. I'm looking forward to connecting with you on the inside. Have a great, wonderful month of July. Namaste.